everyone, this is Ramona coming back at you. I haven't done this in a while, but this is just random ramblings. Okay, so first thing I wanted to talk about is, I don't know if you guys watch this, or like, if you like celebrity drama. Tori Spelling and her husband, you know, that he was caught cheating, and she's so in shock. You know what? It's like, it's funny because, you know, those things happen. Tori seems like seems like a nice person. I don't think that I don't know, just something about her that she seems like really down to earth, kind of nice. But the funny thing is that how they got together before they even got married is that they were actually cheating on their spouses, okay, so, or boyfriend, girl. So she had a different boyfriend, and she had a different girlfriend, and they were both cheating on them with each other, with Tori Spelling and Dean. Okay, and Dean Spelling. Let's put it that way. And I'm like, how are people so shocked and so surprised that their marriage ends, or there's like a big issue, big problem? Like, are you really going to be shocked and surprised that your relationship blows? Is going to end up over at some point? If you know, it's kind of like I say, if both people come together on a shady deal in the first place, it's going to end. You think that you went out and you got, like, in their faces the persons who got cheated on, you know, and now you have each other? It doesn't last. It's not going to last. Eventually you get tired. One person gets tired of the other, and they go out of the marriage and cheat again. If they cheat with you, they're going to cheat on you. That's just common sense. Like, the other thing I wanted to talk about is, you know, people will say, this is the average person, this is not just celebrities. Celebrities included, you know, but when people will say, why is it that I always get into these horrible relationships? Doesn't, you know, am I an asshole magnet? You know, and like, why is it that it never works out? Why do my relationships never work out? The guy or the girl always turns out to be a complete asshole. Well, the way that I see it, there's always signs. There's always signs that the person who you are attracted to or falling in deep with, the information is there for you, what kind of person that person is. You know, a wise woman just has to open her eyes and see who that person is. Okay, let me give you an example. This is just for a fun example. Okay, so last night I was going grocery shopping, okay, with the father of my children, okay. Now, that was a long time ago that we were together, a long time ago, like 10 years ago, okay. And every time he takes me grocery shopping or what have you, whatever we're doing as a family, I just burst out in laughter with him. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe that people are actually like this. He will not hold a door for you. Okay, I just got over a cold, like a really bad one, and I felt nauseous and sick. You know how, like, and plus I didn't nap the entire day. You know how, like, after you nap you feel like more energetic, like you can get some stuff done, like when you have a cold, but then after a while you kind of like burn out. You're like, oh, I need to rest again, because then, you know. But I was at that point where I was burning out and I needed some rest. I felt nauseous. I was not feeling good. It was cold outside. It was late at night. And I'm telling him, like, could you please You know, like, I'm like clearly letting him know I'm not feeling good. You know what he did? He stood off in the background, and then as soon as I said I'm not feeling good, he got into the car and sat his ass down without lifting a finger to help me. My son was the one who helped me put the groceries in the car, okay? This is a lot of groceries. It was like $200 worth of groceries, okay? So I get into the car, and I'm like laughing. He was like, "What's funny?" And I'm like, you're funny. He was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, I'm just, nothing. I'm just not used to being treated the way that you treat women. He was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, any other man would, and I'm not saying that we were together or anything like that, but, I'm trying to do for your children by getting these groceries. I'm the one's paying for the groceries. You're giving me a ride out here, which is like 7 miles out. Yes, it is true, but I'm paying for the groceries. Like, could you lift the groceries in the car? I'm like, any other gentleman would do that for me. He was like, "Oh, Queen Ramona." I'm like, it has nothing to do with me being a queen. It has everything to do with me doing everything, and you can't even unload the cart. For real? You can't unload the cart, really? Unbelievable. I was like, it has nothing to do with me being spoiled or the queen of this and that. It has to do with everything that I'm a woman. You're a man. You're supposed to be helping me out at least, or saying, "Get in the car, have a seat. I'll take care of this," and put the groceries away. Maybe I'm just old school. I just laugh at him because I'm just like the audacity of it all. Like if it was you, you'd be like baffled and astounded. Like, no, he didn't. I hear almost tossing my cookies, and I'm telling him I'm not feeling good. And before I can even ask him, could you help with the groceries? He hightails it into the car, and he gets all nice and toasty, nice and warm, while I'm out there freezing sick. And so, then we get back to the house, I'm like, you're gonna help me with the groceries, right? To bring them upstairs? And he was like, "I got bad knees." And I'm like, what? I'm like, "You got bad knees? Really?" I'm like, "Boy, you didn't help me with the groceries. You didn't help me with putting the stuff in the car. Now you're gonna make me carry the groceries upstairs after I paid for your kids' groceries." I turned back to my son, and I told him, and I was like, "You better never treat a woman like that, especially the children of the mother of your children. You don't treat a woman like that, period. You be a gentleman, and you help out with the damn groceries. Either help out or do all the work. That's what it is to be a man. You take care of female family or girlfriend or whatever that woman is. As long as she's doing right by you, you need to help out." Unbelievable. I don't know. He just wasn't raised right. I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off at him. Laughing my ass off. I'm just shocked and surprised and appalled. Anyway, so that was a little bit of rant right there. But so let me get to the point. The point is that if you know, say if you just met a guy, not just, but you are hanging out, he actually comes to your house, or she, it doesn't matter, he, she, doesn't matter. You're hanging out, and you're actually doing things like that, shopping together, stuff like that, and you see that he's, this is who he is, you're getting to learn to know this person, and you see that, oh no, he didn't just sit down in the car and make me put the groceries in the car. Okay. Or doesn't open the door for you. Or just ratchet stuff. Or like, so this is not him, but like somebody who's like always grabbing your butt and, just like, things that you have, where you're just like, these are just things that I'm not going to tolerate, and that person is doing things that make your jaw drop to the floor. That's your cue to say, I'm out of here. Oh no. Because it's not gonna, if he or she has the audacity to do something that outlandish, then guess what? They have more tricks in their bags for you. Of other stuff that's not good. I'm trying to tell you something. Now, you women out there, and men, open your eyes. Don't let the rose-colored glasses, don't let the rose-colored glasses, blind you so much that you can't see a jerk, man or woman, jerk in front of you. When they start calling you names like, oh, you're so stupid, get rid of her or get rid of him. If they're calling you names but they're laughing it off like, God, I'm just joking with you. Get rid of the person because they've got more up their sleeves for you. Let's see. Oh, another thing is that the obvious stuff. You complain that your man or your girl doesn't have any money. But did they have a job when you first met them? No, they didn't. Well, why are you so shocked and surprised that they can't hold down a job now? What, you're so magical that now that you're with them, they're going to that your boyfriend or girlfriend is magically going to turn into a person who can hold down a job now? No. If they couldn't hold a job when you first met, if he was broke when you first met, he's going to be broke for the entirety of your relationship. And he's not going to give you anything. But these are like things that you got to pay attention to. Yeah, put people to the test. See how they do. And then look to see how he treats his friends. Look to see how he treats other people. Does he sit there and talk a whole lot of bullshit about his exes or people in general? How he's talking, and you guys think, oh, we're bonding, we're talking about this person over here and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, listen to what he's saying. If he's dogging out the girl who he used to love, if he used to date, or he's dogging his friends out and like, yeah, that's my boy, but damn, he can get my last note. If he's sitting there bitchy gossiping about other people, talking down about them, talking two-faced. You see him just 2 seconds earlier high-fiving his friends, saying, oh, hey, boy, what's up, oh, man, I haven't seen you around a while, yeah, we can look up later, all that. As soon as the car goes by, what happens? Oh, I can't stand that dude. Two-faced. And guess what? If he's two-faced with other people, he's going to be two-faced with you, too. I mean, it's common sense, folks. The one thing that I've learned, and I can't guarantee this, but I can pretty much guarantee this, okay? And maybe this is just me, okay? But lately I've been thinking about how it would be to be in a relationship with somebody else again. I honestly don't think that I'm even ready to be in a relationship with somebody else again. I don't really care. I don't care to be in a relationship. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm okay. The good thing is that like I've developed such a awesome relationship with myself. I'm truly happy just being with me. Now I don't know later down the line, like maybe I'll start getting lonely. I don't know. That could happen. Right now, I'm really happy with just by myself. I mean, ecstatically happy. Really. maybe because my past relationship was so crappy, I'm just free, like really happy to like not have to be up on that. So I'm just like soaking in like the awesomeness of like, yeah, being single is so great. But my point is that I don't think that I will ever repeat and enter a relationship the way that I did with my recent ex. You know, rose-colored glasses, not really seeing the 411, real obvious, bright light cues that this woman is crazy, alcoholic. She was on drugs at that time. A lot of and she just seemed crazy off the hook. I chalked it up to just, she's a fun person. Oh my god. That, I don't think that I would ever enter another relationship being that stupid and that blind ever again. Now I know, like, even though I'm alone right now and I'm happy to be alone, you gotta stop and think and prepare yourself, because nobody wants to be alone forever. I don't have to be alone forever. I don't, right now I like how I am right now, but I know one day I would probably like to settle down. Like, the kids will be grown and gone, and then there's just me, right? Because they're gonna be busy with their own lives, and there's just me. So what do I do? That's probably when I want to meet somebody new. But I will have my standards. I have a beginner's list already. You can't be an alcoholic. That's number one. No drugs. That's absolutely no drugs. Alcohol. You cannot be an alcoholic. I don't mind having a drink on the weekend. Not a problem. That's fine with me. Not every night. And if I feel like your face is all red and your eyes are bloodshot, you see people. That's like another sign that you see people. Alcoholics from other people. Some people are alcoholics, and you can tell it on their face. Their face is bloated from drinking cheap shit. Their eyes are red, like beet red. Their face is like red. I don't care what color you are. Black, Spanish, white, Indian, Asian. If you are an alcoholic, you get like red. Okay? And your eyes are glazy and ugh. Right? That's another clue. So you can't be an alcoholic. The other thing is that people are not going to always be honest with this, but I'm going to tell you, I'm putting you through a test only because I had to go through it one time with one other person. You better not have any mental illnesses. I'm serious. I'm going to be looking out for that. Yeah, because she had like some serious issues going on, and she wants to tell me I'll leave. I'm running out of this stuff. I really like it. Anyway, so my list is growing. Just don't feel a need to like make a list too much. But the other thing is that though my ex, she did have her own job, she was able to support herself. she was making good money, so that's not an issue. But that's another thing that's going to happen. I don't want no bums. I don't want to take care of anybody. You better be able to, number one, take care of yourself. Number two, have the means to be able to take care of me. Yep. Or at least take care of yourself so it can be like a two-income household. You know, I'm not trying to, oh, sorry, I was messing with that. Yeah. I don't need, I already raised, at that point I would be like, I already raised children, I don't need another child. So, you know, like, I just want to say that, like, you need to stop and think about, don't enter relationships so naive and so silly. Stop and think about who you're getting involved with. I mean, guess what? That's what dating is about, getting to know each other. Making sure the other person is not a lunatic, number one. And like say, if they're not crazy, they just, you figure out what it is. You know, you might not get along. Maybe you find you two different. Or maybe things are clicking along, but you still have to wait time out to see if any hidden closet doors pop open and you find out something that you didn't want to find out, but you know later. You know, take your time and get to know people. Take your time and get to know people. That's my advice. That's the advice that I'm going to be taking for myself. What's the rush? What's the rush? There's no rush in this life. At least not for me. And thank God. You know what? I am grateful. I am grateful that I'm the type of person now, because I wasn't always like that. I used to be like, oh my God, I have to be with somebody. Oh my God, I have to have people all around me all the time to bring me happiness. I'm not that person anymore. I've learned to bring my own self happiness. And other people, now I look at other people in a different light. Companionship. I don't need these people, but it's nice to have other people there as for companionship. You know, someone loving you, human to human contact. That's how I see it. And it's so sad that there are some people out there in the world that they feel like they have nothing, zero, and they would be absolutely miserable if they'd have to be by themselves for the rest of their lives. This prospect of having to be alone for the rest of their life, they don't want to be here anymore because they're so sad. And so people who are like addicted to being in a relationship. Why? Because when you're alone, you are forced to look in the mirror, like look within yourself. And the sad reality is that you've never developed a relationship with yourself. So it's kind of weird It's kind of like hanging out with somebody who some stranger, somebody just says, "Here, be in a relationship with this person." And you're like, yeah, I don't want to be alone with that person. I don't want to get to know this person. I don't know. That's like people who don't take the time to love themselves and get to know themselves, and that's how they feel. It feels like being in another room with a complete stranger that you have to, like, embrace. Weird, right? Scary. But, yeah, so it's sad that there's people in the world like that. I used to be that way. I'm not like that anymore. But, okay, so I just want to wrap it up. Let's see. Oh my God. I had so much energy earlier today. I have another video that I made. I don't know if I'm going to upload it, but yeah. I won another battle today with my son's after-school bus driver. So, yay. And hopefully this week I would won the war, because I'm going to get this resolved. I have to call on his butt every day. I can't wait until I win completely, so I can put it in his face, man. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh, the other thing is that last week, both of my son's teachers called, and they wanted to tell me how awesome my children are, how well they're doing in school. They've like thoroughly improved. They're impressed with their improvements, and they're doing their work. They're just being really out, putting themselves out there to like shine bright like a diamond. So yeah, it feels really good when teachers go out of their way on a Friday, because when people, for teachers or anybody, on Friday they're like, hoo-hoo, they just want to leave their work stuff behind and get on with their weekend. But I received these calls, both of them, on Fridays from 2 different schools. They called me, took time out of their day, after hours, to call me to let me know how much of a pleasure, this is their words, how much of a pleasure your child has been, and how much they've improved, and he's doing really wonderful, and we're really happy to see these improvements. And I'm just like, yeah. It's like every mom's like awesome like dream to like have people praising your child, you know what I mean? So it's good. All the hard work that we're doing is paying off. And a major thing is that my kids are actually, this is how I tell them, thank you for loving yourselves enough to care about improving yourselves. Like, you love yourself, take good care of yourself, because you know that you're worth it. You're worth not being left behind. You're worth not allowing yourselves to fall through the cracks like so many kids do. Thank you for taking care of yourself and doing the hard work, so it's hard work to improve yourselves. Thank you. And that has some of my doing too, because I try to instill in them to love yourselves, take care of yourselves. My big message is that your body is a temple. Your life is a temple within. Nobody's going to take care of that temple except you. Love who you are, get to know who you are, love yourself, and take care of yourself. And I think that they're learning that message. Yay! So, yeah. Just in good spirits and good mood. And I just feel like the last message that I want to put out there is that law of attraction, okay? So lately I've just been feeling like I just want to get out of a little slump. I'm really working on my diet thing, working on it. I'm going to improve, because I know that I have not been the best at it. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. But I know that I haven't been the best at it, but I know that I'm going to improve. I'm doing pretty good. But the other thing is that I kind of just want to get back into my community, and because we have like 1,000,001 different amazing things here in my residence. The one thing that I love about not just, there's tons of stuff that I like about my residents, but they have so many awesome programs here. And so I was just at the library today. We have our own library. We have a library. Actually, okay, I was in the computer lab. And so the person who runs the place, known each other for years, she was like, "Hey girl, how are you? Haven't seen you around such a long time." I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm stuck in the house." I felt like saying. But she was just going down a list of things that are happening in the community, and she's like, "Please, please, 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 please come." And she was like, "I'm really," and she's like, "Next month is February, you know, that's Black History Month," and she knows I'm half black. So she's like, "Hey," she was like, "I'm just looking for a lot of support. Everybody has to show up. But I'm just trying to get people to show up to these things because, you know, when I fight for this and that, you know, especially we're not just, well, next month is Black History Month, but she's just talking about in general, like, she wants to start these programs to support the blacks in the community. And how can she, like, do that when, excuse me for a minute. Demetrius, I wanted to turn that into a heart.
Oh, you've done a really good job, Mom.
Well, it actually looks, I have a lot of work to do on that, but it actually looks a whole lot better because I had to fill in a whole acres upon acres upon acres. I had to fill it back in because the TNT blew up everything. So I have to fix that. But when I get done with it, it's going to be the shape of a heart. It's a park. You know I'm building a park, right? Okay. So it's going to be the shape of a heart. I'm like so in love with Minecraft. Talking about Minecraft. Minecraft. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to get myself another console because we're constantly fighting over the PS3. But that means I have to get a new TV, new everything. Well, that's a lot of money. But
we already have other TV.
I don't know. We'll see what's gonna happen. Because I'm doing my own bedroom set and everything, like, so that is a definite yeah. So I need to get my stuff together. I told that was a promise that I promised myself that I'm going to have a brand new bedroom before summer starts. Oh yeah. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh my gosh. Darn it. I forget. However. There's just some ramblings. And, okay, so just wanted to wrap that up. I don't even know if, like, the first half an hour what I was talking about is any good. But it was just stuff that's on my mind and I felt like making a video. So, hope y'all love it. Okay, so please like and subscribe to my videos if you like them. It will be wonderful. Okay, and okay, bye.